Yeah.
Yeah. Hey. Hey.
Yeah. Tell him, bro.
Yeah. I'm staring in the mirror at the only one I trust. Been down on my luck, so when you see me now I'm up. I'm fresh up out that mud, I'm a diamond in the rough. So when you see me shining now, know it's anything but luck. I'm looking in the mirror at the only one I with. I've been held me down, so when you see me now I'm up. I'm fresh up out that mud, I'm a diamond in the rough. So when you see me shining now, know it's anything but luck. It's anything but
diamond in the rough, yeah, we had it tough, yeah, we had the pressure and the pressure done its stuff. Oh, I'm not flexing when I'm brushing off the dust, no. All this pain and the tears made my shoulders rust. In this life, gotta do what you must, build your value up, gotta earn trust, avoid fuss. Maybe you don't know the facts, you don't know enough. You can judge me all you want, cause every day I send love. Every day I do me, makes me wanna see you, makes me wanna see more, makes me wanna see through. Maybe we become one, maybe this is the thing. There's an energy and flavor to the things that you bring to the table, or any way you're able. Real work turns into gold when you're stable. Now life feels sweet like syrup, like maple. Wouldn't change a thing about my past to stay grateful.
I'm staring in the mirror at the only one I trust. Been down on my luck, so when you see me now I'm up. I'm fresh up out that mud, I'm a diamond in the rough. So when you see me shining now, know it's anything but luck. I'm looking in the mirror at the only one I with. I've been held me down, so when you see me now I'm up. I'm fresh up out that mud, I'm a diamond in the rough. So when you see me shining now, know it's anything but luck. It's anything but luck now. I'm busy doing me, I'm out their range, I'm out of reach now. Almost let it drown, but they found me off the freestyle. Product of that ground, you seeing her eye me down. She wanna vibe, trying to see if she can slide. It's in the green now, it's snakes from my past. They look at me where I'm at, thinking they can hit my line, and I'ma help them on their feet now. I had a few I looked up to, they showing different shades. They might have blocked a couple rays, but now they watching but beam down. I struggle to open doors to places that come to life if I step inside. I learned to cut the keys down. Got it locked, this demon stirring a pot with pretty faces and plots that try to knock me off my feet now. No new friends, I had so many hit my line for the freebie, but if you see me out, you gotta pay the fee now. All these things you never cared to see me for is what I let the world see now. I'm staring in the mirror at the only one I trust. Been down on my luck, so when you see me now I'm up. I'm fresh up out that mud, I'm a diamond in the rough. So when you see me shining now, know it's anything but luck. I'm looking in the mirror at the only one I with. I've been held me down, so when you see me now I'm up. I'm fresh up out that mud, I'm a diamond in the rough. So when you see me shining now, know it's anything but luck. It's anything but luck now.
Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real.
Sorry, everybody. Your girl was muted. Technical difficulties. Let's start this again. It's your girl T. Spirit Scrutiny. Is Wednesday. Today it is alive because I will be talking about the top 4 Cognac houses of the world. These are the top, oldest, world-renowned, biggest distributed, biggest liked cognacs of the world. And so today I wanted to come live instead of a premiere so we can have a little discussion. Sometimes people like cognac, they want to talk about it, they want to ask some questions. So hey, I'm all here for it. So in the chat, we got Tater Doms in the house. What are you sipping on, Tater, if anything? What are you sipping on today? All right, let's see. Let me get us some music in the background here. Hold on a second. Is that too loud? Is that good? How that sound, Tater? Is the music good? Hey, T-Finity, thank you for coming in and watching. You need to change your cat to one of your cats. Up on there. Is the music good? I just want a little background music just to, just to give a little background instead of it being just so plain in the background. It's just so quiet down here. Just had to do a little bit. I just want to make sure the music's not too good. Okay, good. The music is good. What you sipping on, Tater? You said you got me some Baba milk tea right now. Oh, it's still 3 p.m. over here. Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, Tater. It don't have to be 5 o'clock where you at. It just have to be 5 o'clock somewhere for you to have a drink. Tater saying hello to T-Finity. So, since I'm waiting for some folks to come in, and I have some, I got a gift in, and I wanted to share and open to see what I got. I actually got a package. It is from Meat and I, so I'm curious to know what's in it. So I wanted to make sure that I did my unboxing today, because chances are we'll be wearing these t-shirts if this is what it is, because it feels soft. So my assumption is it's t-shirt. We'll be wearing it next week during our lives or whatever. Hey, Bill, how you doing? Welcome in. We were talking about Cognac. Bill. I figured I'd see you today. Hey, P. Diddy, how you doing? Welcome in. Are you following me today? You was in the other chat that I was in. Hey, Sig, how you doing? Welcome. How's it going? How's everybody doing? Anybody doing anything fun today? Anybody doing anything fun this weekend? I know usually around this time of the year they have like a lot of concerts and stuff before folks go back to school or go back to college, but this weekend I'll be recording videos. Baba milk tea sounds so good. Oh yeah. Okay, so T-Finity loves tea. She's a tea connoisseur. I don't care what kind of tea it is, she will try it. So how I am about my spirit, she is about her tea. So and just so you know, that's my baby girl right there. Alea is her name. Hey honey, how you doing? Pretty Timmy in the building, y'all. Hey honey, how you doing? Thanks for coming to support. Hopefully everything went well today. My hubby is in North Kakalaki this weekend, so he is not here with me, but he doesn't drink Cognac anyway, so he wouldn't have been on here. Warmstrong is laughing. We got House of X in the building. Hey, Warmstrong. Wanston and Leo, how's it going? You said that's your shirt? Okay, well, I didn't open it, so I don't know how many shirts in here, TJ. I didn't open it yet. All I see is the package, and I'm assuming it's a shirt because it's soft. I don't know how many in here. So we're going to open it and see what's in it to see if it's your t-shirt. I'm sure it is. Gosh, everybody going to take your t-shirt. Hopefully it's the right size, because if it's too small, I'm going to be wearing it again. And would. Thank you. All right, saying what's up, fam? Everybody saying hello to everybody. Hello. Hey, Miss Keisha, how you doing? Hey, are you inside or you still outside playing in the dirt? I know you had a basket full of stuff out there today. That's a good thing, all nice and green. I don't know, the garden look like it's getting taller now. Is it just me? But that's what it looked like today. Who's Petu? I don't know who Petu is. Keisha, maybe. Oh, Pretty Timmy. Okay, it was a typo. All right, she's saying hello. Everybody's saying hi and hi. All right. So now we got some folks in the building. Listen, and every girl says, and if the shirt is too small for me, then it's hers. Okay, I doubt it, but okay. All right, so before we get into this cognac, I'm gonna open up this package that I got today from Meeting On, and it's soft, so my assumption is a t-shirt. Just don't know how many t-shirts, don't know what size, because depending on the size, it determines who is fucked. Okay, we're gonna open this up. It didn't have a name on it. So, let's see. See, it's 2 t-shirts, Timmy. It's 2 t-shirts. So we got 1 t-shirt, which is it's so dark. Like the actual label, it doesn't 2X. So yes, they got your size. So it's your t-shirt. It's your t-shirt. I'm gonna move this to the side, y'all. So we got a t-shirt from Meet and I. Says God first t-shirt for Timmy. This is dope. Thank you, Meet and I. Thank you, Anwar and Meet. And then this is my t-shirt. But y'all are witnesses. 2 of them in here. All right. Thank you so much, Meet and I love this shirt. We got the dope shirt. We got the God first shirt. All right. This will be on Tuesday. And yes, honey, I'm going to put this, hang it up in this closet on your side and hang up mine on my side. Okay? How about that? Make sure you get your t-shirt. All right. And in addition to that, I actually got my other package here. And this package is actually for my members. Yeah, these are for my members. These are your welcome card, your thank you card. So I'm not going to show that on here because my members will get it in their boxes when they get this gift. So I'm just going to hold off on that. And let's get into this cognac, shall we? All right, let's get into this cognac. All right, so let me see, make sure no one else came in the building so I can make sure I acknowledge them. Hey, Jamie, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Did the hurricane hit you bad? Was everything okay? I know you was worried about it up there not too long ago, so the other day. So I'm assuming since you on here, everything is good. So that's a good thing to know. All right, so let's get into this cognac because that's what we came for, right? All right, so today we are talking about the top cognac houses. And there's 4 top cognac houses with a good some after that, but we're only talking about the top 4. So let me, before I get into this, let me get into my, let me change up my screen here. All right, so we're not just going to sip the cognac, we're going to talk about it. So what is cognac, right? Some people are like, well, what is cognac? Is it a form of a whiskey? Is it a wine, brandy? What is it? Well, actually, it's a brandy. Technically, it is a wine, but it's a double distilled wine that's made in copper pot stills. And it's made with the ouyi grapes, that wine is made with, okay? And it comes from the primary region in Southwest France, the Cognac region. So it's actually from Cognac, France, which accounts for 10% of the French vineyards. So just so you know, Cognac accounts for 10% of the French vineyards, even when they make their wine. So just so you know about that. So let's talk about the age definition. So a lot of people want to know when they see, VSOP And let me actually change it to this. That way you can see this a little bigger. So when you see this and it says VS and VSOP and XO and all of those things, those have definitions, and that's basically based on how old or how many years the cognac is aged. Call it what you will, use whatever terminology you want. But VS is very special, okay? And that means that it's been aged for a minimum of 2. VSOP, which is the one you see here, Overseer, is actually aged a minimum of 4 years. Then you also have the Napoleon, and you don't really see that too much, but actually there are some cognacs that are aged a minimum of 6 years. It's not that many, but they call it the Napoleon because actually Napoleon, you know, the historical Napoleon, cognac was his favorite spirit, and they actually made some for him. And I'm gonna see if you'll be able to recognize which cognac was actually that he preferred, because they actually used his like an image of him on the actual label. So for those of you who may not realize which one has a Napoleon label up on their cognac, you should see it today. Let's see, is this him? Hold on. No, it's one of my other cognacs, but it's not in the cognacs that we're gonna taste today. Hold on. Nope. I take that back. Coversaire, he's right here. I knew it was on one of the bottles. If you ever look at a bottle, just go ahead and look, and there he goes right there. XO means extra old, meaning it's aged for a minimum of 10. Okay, so you got double XO, which is extra old, and it's a minimum of 20. So whenever you see the cognacs, and just so you know, each of these represent not just the years that they're aged, but pretty much the price point. So the higher up you go with the VS to the XXO and even above, then that means that it's going to cost more. So that's why one of the most famous ones, it is a Remy, but it is the Louis XIII, the Remy Martin Louis XIII. That cognac is aged 100 years. So that is the reason why the cost is in the thousands for that one. So just so you understand why it costs the way it does, and is Louis XIII worth it? I'm gonna just let you know now, yes and no. Yes, it is worth it. If my pockets was that big where it's just pocket change and I can just throw $4,000 minimum on the table, yes. But my pockets are not like that. So don't know about you, but I'm not spending $3,000-$4,000 on a bottle unless, you know, it's some money that was just some extra money where all my other bills pay, everything's paid off, and it's just free money, then that's a different story. But if you ever see a bottle up on my bar of Louis XIII, please know that someone gave it to me or someone gifted it to me. I did not buy it, and it definitely would not be something that I would share with everybody, because it would not be community cognac, because not everybody can appreciate the taste of expensive spirits. So they would not get that either. So just so you know. So if you ever came to my house and I got it and I tell you no, then you know that I feel that your palate does not deserve this $4,000 bottle equal to maybe 2 ounces of $200 to $300 worth of cognac. So just so you know. All right, so let's go into the regions. So there's 6 regions in Cognac, France, and all of your cognacs are gonna come from one of these places, and sometimes it's a group of places, but sometimes it's a blend of different grapes from different regions. So you got your Grand Champagne, which is the top region. That's where you're gonna get your best cognac, okay? The best cognac, the best tasting cognac, the purest cognac is coming from Grand Champagne, Cognac, France. Then you have your Petit Champagne, and that is the second. And then you have Bordeaux, and those 3 are your top 3. Okay, it doesn't mean that the ones that come from the last 3 are not good. It just means that they'll just be different. They'll have a different flavor, a different taste. The palate will be different, but it still is good because it comes from There are 6 regions, and if it's coming from Cognac, France, then you know it's gonna taste the way it's supposed to taste. And throughout this series, we will be tasting Cognac from Grand Champagne, Petit Champagne, Borderies, and Finois, which they just say Fabois. So I don't have any Bombois or just Bois, but most of the Cognacs that I have come from these specific regions. So before I get into the houses, let's go ahead and get into the chat, see if anybody had any questions so I can answer them. So, oh, my hair looks fantastic. Thank you so much, P. Diddy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see. Say, good to see you. I am good. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, Jamie. It's good to see you doing very well. Let's see. Oh, that looks sophisticated. What looks sophisticated? The bottle or the slides? They just slides. I use them for my tastings. When I have my tastings at my house, I use the slides for my tastings. So I just recycle information because most of the time I have slides that I put together, so I don't have to remember all this stuff. Let's see here. Okay, who did I miss? Who's Miss Cheryl? Keisha. Who's Miss Cheryl? Did I miss somebody? Okay. Yes, Cognac is something to sip, not shot. Wanston. Just want to let you know. Something to sip, not shot. You don't shoot it. You don't take it to the head. You don't do that. You end up with a headache in the morning. I don't care how good or pure the Cognac is, you end up with a headache in the morning. It is not meant, it's meant to be sipped. It's actually meant to be warm. That's why when you taste it, you normally would taste it in a snifter. As a matter of fact, let me get one of my Cognac glasses real quick so I can show you what it actually looks like when you drink it. So, this is a sniff. And the reason why it's a short stem is because you're supposed to hold it like this. And the reason you hold it like this is because the Cognac sits at the bottom and your body temperature warms it up. So Cognac is really meant to be when you drink it room temperature or somewhat warm. So you hold it like this and you actually sip it. Some people smoke cigars, coming soon. But that's the whole purpose of this glass. And that's for brandy and Cognac, both. Okay, so just so you know, a wine glass stem is longer because you don't want to warm it up. So they don't want your hands on the glass. You're supposed to hold the stem with the longer stem for the wine glass. So just so you know, this is the stem. This is what you drink Cognac and brandy out of. Okay? But today, to be tasting it, because I need to smell it and I need the aroma to come, I always use a Glencairn glass. A Glencairn glass is very good for tasting a lot of spirits. Of course, not wine, but a lot of spirits. So the actual aroma and everything will funnel up through and come directly to your nose. So we'll be drinking out of this today. So our top Cognac houses, for those who did not know. So I put them in 2 groups. You got your biggest, which means distribution, biggest, produces the most. And then you have your section that says the oldest, meaning who came into the world first, who was commercialized first, who started producing, who was created first. So I put it in 2 different buckets because they are different and the order is different. So the biggest Cognac house, believe it or not, is in order from top to bottom is Hennessy. Okay, so Hennessy is the biggest Cognac house. However, it is just the 3rd oldest Cognac house. Okay, Henny is 256 years old, just so you know. 256 years old. Then you have Martell. I like Martell. Martell is just, to me, is just such a sophisticated cognac. Martell is the second biggest. So after Henny, you got Martell, the second biggest. However, it is the oldest cognac house in the world. And it is over 306 years, because when I did these slides 2 years ago. So add 2 years to it, it is over 306 years old, Martell. Okay? Remy Martin. Remy Martin is the third biggest, but it is the second oldest. It is actually over 297 years. So it sits right there between Hennessy and Martell. Courvoisier, not Courvoisier. You can listen to the rappers all you want. That is not how you pronounce this cognac. Is Courvoisier, and this is the fourth biggest. Okay, and it is over 210 years old. And yes, they do have one more, and I do have Camus. This is family owned, and this is my Borderies cognac that I actually have, and it is actually the up and coming. So Camus has actually surpassed a lot of the other cognac places, but it's actually, half of the years of Courvoisier, not that far behind Courvoisier. So it has made the list in terms of being part of the biggest, but we will not be tasting this evening because it's not the top four biggest. This we will taste next week on the next tasting. And Camus is over 158 years old, and it is family owned, and it is still family owned. They have not sold it to anybody. It has remained in the family for generations of this entire 158 years. So let's see here. So let's get into this tasting, okay? Let's get into it so I can let you know what the differences of the taste, the palate, and everything is here. So Jamie says, wow. Said, ouch, that's expensive. Yeah, you must be talking about the Louis XIII. Yes, exactly. Said, I totally agree. Special occasions only, period. Exactly. And still only people who are going to appreciate it. That's all I got to say. You said both. All right. Yep, that Hennessy. Yes, you like Hennessy. For some reason, everybody knows Hennessy. But you'd be surprised when I get down to the information about Hennessy. You'd be surprised about some of the details about Hennessy that will actually blow your mind with some of that. Hey, Cruz Bolero, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. We are talking the top 4 cognac houses. Thank you for joining us today. Let's see. All right, everybody's saying hello. So let's get into this tasting. So, Courvoisier. So Courvoisier was founded, and I'll make this a little bigger, a little less for you, a lot more for me. Let's see here. Sorry, y'all. Where are you? Ooh, hold on, y'all. I'll leave it this way. So, Courvoisier here was founded in 1811 by Felix Courvoisier. It's 100% Grand Champagne. Remember, I told you about the different regions, right? And it's named the Cognac of Napoleon. So this is his picture up here. And it was 1869, he actually granted Courvoisier the title of the official supplier to the imperial court. So that's one fun fact about Courvoisier. And in 1950, the Napoleon silhouette was introduced as the logo. So Just so you'll know, when you see a Courvoisier, and they make him look like he tall. You know, Napoleon was short as I don't know what. But they got him on this thing looking like he was all swole with some muscles, like he had to have a big coat. But he's a little short man. But anyway, let's get into this Courvoisier. Okay, so as you can see, it is dark. It's a dark amber color. Actually looks just like a real true dark amber, which means it has a lot of flavor, especially with, and since this is a VSOP, it's been aged for more than 4 years. So we're just gonna swirl it. And the nose on this is very good. The nose on this, whew, oh yeah. The nose on this, it actually radiates just like through your brain. Your actual proof on this, and usually cognacs are not, it's not like whiskey. They don't go like extremely high. This one is 80 proof. Is it 80? Wait, did you say 80 or 86? No, it's 80. I thought it was 80 proof. So it's not, it's no higher than any other, alcohol that you would drink, and most of it is. But oh, it smells so good. You get a lot of the fruit, a lot of the nuts, my almonds, and I smell like raspberries and acorns. It's like acorns, almonds, like those type of nuts. Not like a peanut or anything, but more of your more distinguished nuts. And it's actually a lot caramel and brown sugar. I also smell very close notes, to a bourbon, if you will, which actually comes from the distilled process, but not the bourbon, because it is a cognac, so you still get that smell or hint of a brandy instead. So let's take it to the palate. It's my first sip of the day, so let me sip it again, because the first sip is never what it is, but I can tell you it's very smooth. I know I'm going out of order, but it's very smooth, going down just perfect. And it's not heat. There's no heat on your tongue. There's no heat in the mouth. Just very slight warmth on the outer parts of my tongue, but I do feel the warmth as it goes down. Now, don't forget, you make a hottie toddy. You can make it with bourbon. You make it with cognac. Same thing. You make it warm, pour it in your tea with some honey, and take it down, and it's going to warm and loosen things right on up. Now, it's heavy body. These legs look real good on this. Very good on this. And in terms of the finish, it's a medium finish. It's not a short finish, but it's not a long finish either. It's not, right now it's starting to precipitate, and it's been maybe 20 seconds or so, 20, 30 seconds. Anything longer than a minute, I consider that an actual long finish. 30 seconds or more, 30 seconds to a minute is medium. Anything less than 30 seconds is a short finish. But Courvoisier is something that I keep on my bar, as you can see. This is actually the second bottle. I don't drink it all the time, but there are times when I just want a sipping drink, and I may not want a high proof whiskey or bourbon, which is what most of my bourbons and whiskeys on my bar are. Sometimes I want something that's just a regular, regular proof, nothing too high, but something that's enjoyable as well as flavorful. You can drink it neat, which means by itself. You can put ice cube in there if you want to sip on that. You can add a little bit of water if you feel it's a little too warm for you. would not mix it, not a VSOP anyway. I would only mix VS cognacs because one, the cost is less, and you can use those to mix. I would not do a VSOP or higher in order to mix. However you can, nobody's saying that, but just please don't mix an XO. I would be so highly upset if you spent money on an XO and you decided you wanted to mix it with some Coca-Cola. I'm offended if you do that. But anyway, that's Courvoisier. So let's get into the next big house. So our next big house, put this to the side. I'm gonna need a new glass. Put my glass here. We're gonna do Remy. So Remy is the next, because we're working our way from the bottom going to the biggest house. That's what we're doing. So this was the fourth biggest house. Okay, this is the third biggest house. This is Remy. Okay, Remy Martin. Their signature circular bottle. You know, you can fool somebody. That's why it looks like Louis XIII. And another reason why Louis XIII bottle costs so much, this up here, instead of this being plastic or metal, it is gold, from what I understand, and have been told in reference to that is it is actual gold. Every time they serve me Louis, and I'm sorry, I say every time like I'm always ordering $150 shot. No, I'm not. I've done Louis XIII twice in my life. That's all I got to say. Twice in my life. And it was only because we was in Vegas and we won some money. And I said, hell yeah, I'm going to spend this $150 for this shot just to see what the hype is about the Louis XIII. And then the second time I did it was because it was one of my friend's birthday. And I wanted her to have a shot. And then I had a shot. So I paid for my shot and I paid for her shot. And that was it. And then our other friend paid for her dinner. So we were even. Okay. She spent the other $150. I spent this $150. So. But the bottle is circular. It's their signature bottle. Everybody knows Remy. Remy also makes a wine, and it's usually in a wine bottle. They have all different types of usually because it's a brandy. They make their own brandy as well. It's usually very red. My sister likes Remy red. Actually, I don't particularly care for brandy, to be honest with you, but I do like cognac. All right, let me check the comments real quick before I get into here. Said, this is an awesome stream so far. Well, thank you so much, Tater Don. Thank you so much. Some people are like, well, I don't need to know all of that. Well, guess what? I'm sorry. I don't just get up here and just drink it. If you're going to get on here, you're going to know that you're going to learn something about what you're drinking. Because I just feel, how are you going to know what's good and not good? How are you going to know what to ask for if you don't understand it? And you really trying to understand. Some people don't drink for the taste and the flavor and for the experience. Some people drink just to get drunk, and that's fine. If you just want to drink just to get drunk, that's fine. But just let me know if you come to my house if that's why you drink, so I can give you the I don't have no bottom shelf stuff in my house, but at least I can give you the least expensive stuff that I do have in my house. Because you won't be getting anything that I spent over $60 for. Just know that part. Let's see here. I just want to make sure I'm catching everybody, staying up with the chat. So love the gold on the bottle. Yes, I do like the bottle. The bottle is very pretty. The Louis XIII bottle is very similar, but it's a little more, the glass is a little more flashy. It's actual crystal, just so you know. And then the rim, the neck of it, and the top is gold. Okay, and then you got your 100-year-old cognac that's on the inside of the bottle, and depending on how long it's been, it might be older than 100 years. So that's why they charge what they charge. All right, so let's get into Remy. So Remy, and this is a Remy XO. So this Remy XO means it is aged over what, everybody? Let's see if y'all can remember. Put in the chat. XO is aged a minimum of how many years? 2, 4, 6, 10, or 20? Which one? Let's see who can answer that question, and I'll give away something today. Who got the answer? XO is aged how many years? I just know most of y'all just dragging that dog on what's the name, trying to go back in the video. Who's gonna be the first to answer? Okay, well, I'm gonna need an answer by the time I go through this slide. If I get an answer and it's the correct answer, then I will be giving away an Ventures branded item. But if I don't get an answer, then save it for another time. All right, so Remy Martin was founded in 1724 by Paul Remy Martin. And the founder died in 1773, where his grandson actually pursued the business afterwards in 1841. It is a blend of Grand Champagne and Petite Champagne Cru. So just so you know, this is some good stuff. Okay, remember I told you sometimes they blend the grapes from the different regions. Okay, now Remy Martin was just a wine company. Remember I told you they made brandy, they do wine. Before starting to do cognac. So they did wine first before they got into brandy first before they started distilling into cognac. And a fun fact, 1927, they launched their first VSOP fine petite champagne and was sold across the world. So that is when they began to commercialize their actual Remy Martin. So Remy Martin came out to us in the world in the early 1920s, in the roaring 20s, with the flapper dresses and the cotton club. Ooh, and this pours out almost like a syrup, you know, not really syrup, but it's heavy bodied. I can tell by the way it poured out of the bottle. Very, very not thick like dessert wine, but sort of like a port. It sort of reminds me like a port. Let's see here. So I finished that. No, Jamie, is not 4 years. Actually, the answer was 10 years. XO is aged a minimum of 10 years. Okay. Sorry, Jamie. Wrong answer. Okay. There'll be another opportunity since no one got that. I actually have two things that I can give away. Let's see. So with Remy Martin is actually heavy body. Is actually darker amber in color. It looks more like it's going towards brown. And the first thing I smell when I smell this is caramel. And it's not too strong on your nose. And the proof of this is 80 proof, I believe. And I usually put my proof on my, yep, it's just 80 proof. Just 80 proof. Ooh. Now this is a more calm, it's not as strong like going up in your brain, but it's very easy on the nose. Very fruitful, very sweet smelling. You got your caramel, vanilla, your usual. You have your almonds, you have your usual nuts, I call them the eccentric nuts, not your peanuts and cashews and stuff like that, but more like your almonds and your macadamias and your acorns, brown sugar. And just so you know, most of the noses are going to be similar to the same. The only thing that's going to vary may be whether it's on the sweeter side, not on the sweeter side, or whether it has a earthy smell to it. Very good, very good. We have someone else in the building. Hey, Dorella 51, am I a winner? No, you're not a winner. Actually, okay, was this a Roman numeral? Is that what this was? Translate what this is. What is your answer? How many years minimum is XO? Not just Remy, but any cognac XO is a minimum of how many years? So you got about 6 seconds to answer because you had answered already. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, no answer. But I told him before the answer is 10. But I do have 2 more gifts, so I may ask another quiz to see if you all were listening. So there'll be something else. But welcome in and thank you so much for joining us. Connoisseur of Remy specifically? No, I'm a connoisseur of spirits. I like to try different things, and the things that I do try, I like to learn about them, and I like to share that knowledge with everybody for those who do like to know about it. So then that way they know what to drink, because not everybody drinks just to get drunk. Some people actually drink for the experience and the flavor. So they say a white Henny only takes 2 weeks. Well, let me tell you about the white Henny. I'm glad you brought that up. It's overrated. And the only reason why everybody wants it is because it's very exclusive and you can only get it across the waters. However, do know one of the reasons that is across the waters is a true cognac is aged a minimum of 2 years. The white Henny is not 2 years. So it's not really a real true, it's cognac, but it's not cognac because it does not fit the criteria of what makes cognac. So it does have a good taste. I have 2 bottles in this house and it's been sitting in here for 6 years. One full one and another one that only people who drink it is the people who come to this house who think it's the bomb. And the other one is maybe half empty. We got one unopened upstairs in our bedroom on our bar, mini bar upstairs, and we got a half of one on my bar down here. It to me is overrated. It's just not, the white Henny is not worth it, especially when you have the XO and the XXO available. I just think that if you're gonna drink Henny and you're drinking it for the taste and you're not mixing it with something else or making a cocktail, Henny XO is the one to go with. Okay, Dorella said Hennessy is white Hennessy is garbage. Hey, to each his own, right? It's the malt liquor of cognac. You got that right. There you go. That's exactly right. The malt liquor, the Coke 45 of the cognac group. Say it, Dorella. The malt liquor of cognac. Now that was a good one. That one was a good one. So let's get into tasting this Remy. Right away on the palate, one thing about an XO is for some reason they have more of a smoked taste to it. And it's probably just the aging, but it has a slight smoked taste to it. So it has all the other flavors as, like a VSOP, but it's more smoked. It's almost like you can taste the aging of it. It's a much more smoother. There's no burn at all. On my tongue, no burn. I mean, do you taste it? Yes, you have the taste. You have a little tingle, but no burn. So anyone who doesn't like burn, Remy XO may be for you. And then going down my chest, no warmth at all, not too warm at all. Of course, I wouldn't make a hottie toddy with an XO, just so you understand that. But this is good. And other than that, as it's finishing, and it is a medium finish. No, I take that back. I'm still tasting it, but I'm tasting it up under my tongue now. Now I'm starting to taste, and it just might be my palate, but now I'm starting to taste, I don't know, a little citrus, not like a high citrus like a lime or a lemon, more of like an orange, if you will, like a mild citrus, not high citrus. For some reason, that's just what I'm tasting with the aftertaste, not how it tastes on my tongue, but the flavor that it leaves in my mouth after I've swallowed it and some time has passed. But definitely. So, Remy XO, everybody. Great sipping. Great for sipping. Now it's time to get this to Martell, and Martell is for the distinguished people, just so you understand. Usually, the average person's not ordering a Martell at the bar. Give me a Martell neat or a Martell on the rocks. The average person is not asking for this. Usually, people who are asking for this, I guarantee you, they're extremely intellectual. Just want to say that, because very seldom do I even hear the name Martell come out of a lot of people's mouths. Okay, not you ask somebody, well, what kind of cognac you drink? First thing they're gonna say, Henny, Remy, something of that nature, or they may name something that maybe they tasted somewhere else, or one of the other brands that is highly produced. But very seldom do I hear anybody say Martell. So usually it's more of the intellectual, sophisticated folks. Let's go in the chat, because I see some more people has joined the building. Hey, Joyce, how you doing, girl? From the Facebook world, how's it going? Look, you got to stop by here. You live too close to not stop by here for a drink. You need to stop by here Friday. That's what you need to do. You need to stop by here Friday. Give me a call. Let me know when you coming by. We drink for free over here. We ain't gotta go out to a lounge at the bar. We gonna have a lounge and some drinks down here for free. Okay? In the comfy of the house with a couch. We got like our own VIP lounge up in here. It's good to hear from you, though. Good to hear from you. Are we still doing New Orleans? I know this is all personal business. Girl, text me. All right, let's see. Dorella said, you like malt? No, she don't like malt. That's why she said what she said. House of X. She used malt as an insult. Malt liquor is like the bottom shelf of beers. Coke 45, them beds you can get out the little canisters at the gas station. That's malt liquor. Coke 45. Billy D. Williams, I never forget, boy. That's a fine man, though. I don't care what nobody says. Fine man. Okay, let me get back. Dorella says, for the people that are watching, did you see that you have to close your eyes before you take a sip? Did I close my eyes before I took a sip? Let me see. I guess I do. And it's automatic, even though I knew that's what you said, and I was trying not to. For some reason, I closed my. I guess it's because I feel strange looking in the glass. If I sip it, I don't want to look in the glass while I'm sipping it. To me, it makes my eyes cross. So I guess that's what it is. They're not a beer drinker. I'm not a beer drinker either, but I will drink a ale or a pilsner, but it has to be ice cold. And when I say ice cold, I'm talking about like almost like ice chips in there, because as soon as it starts getting room temperature, I don't want it. I don't do Guinness and all like that black beer. I'll do some fruit beers. I have to eat some wings or something with it. Otherwise than that, you're not gonna see me sipping on a beer. Unless it's like in the evening, me and my husband may be looking at TV and I want something really cold, but I don't want any water or soda. I'll get like a Dos Equis. He actually bought me like the smaller version of Dos Equis, not the full size bottle of Dos Equis, but the little smaller mini ones, like half size. And those seem to be the right amount because I can finish that while it's still ice cold. The bigger ones, I end up wasting about 1/4 of the bottle. So yeah, definitely. So no dumb people drink Martell. I guess not. Not my experience. Other people may have their experience. How many people in the chat drink Martell? Put one in the chat if you drink Martell. If it's something that you actually ask for when you go to a bar. Just saying, just asking, just taking a poll. And this is a VS. And if the VS Martell is good, you already know the XO is the bomb. And I believe they make it XXO. Friday is good. Okay, Joyce, I'm here. I will be here after work. I sure will. 6 o'clock, I will be at this house. I'll probably be here a little before 5, but give us some time. Let me cook something to eat and all that type of stuff because I'm not cooking on Friday. So that's right. She has 2 bars, one on each floor. Look, I have one basement. That's the full bar because it's like our basement is our entertainment space for everybody. But we do have a couple of bottles upstairs. It's nothing but like a short two cabinet little thing like you would like see in the corner. Think of like a nightstand, but instead of it having drawers, you got like the little cabinet things. And we just got the some bottles sitting up there that he likes to drink because sometimes we be chilling upstairs and we don't want to come all the way in the basement to make a drink because we don't keep a lot of liquor in the kitchen in that area. We keep wine up there. But when he wants like his Crown Royal or he wants to, a sip of the white Henny if he wants it, or if I want some of my bourbon or whatever, we have like maybe, or his Ciroc, he'll keep like maybe one vodka, one Crown Royal. I'll do like a bourbon up there, and then I'll have like maybe my mixed one that's like mixed already for like a Manhattan or old fashioned. I think Bullet makes a lot of those where it's already mixed, and I just keep that up there when I don't feel like actually mixing the cocktail. It's already done. So it's like 4 or 5 bottles that we keep up there with like 2 or 3 glasses, just for when we're up there just chilling. Said VSOP, how that tastes. VSOP is a step up from VS. Now, don't get it twisted. Every brand level, the taste is going to be different. So a VS in Martell is going to taste way better than the VS Hennessy. Just so you understand that. So you would literally have to taste the different ones because they're not top big Cognac brands for nothing. They all have their own. Otherwise, only one of them, would be the best. But if they all tasted the same, so just so you know, he said he. I am a he. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it Daryl? Darella 50. I just looked at the name. I'm sorry. I just looked at the name. He. I'm sorry. I'm correction. Let me see. You said it's for the intellectuals. You might as well call it Smart Tail. I like you. I love your humor. I love your personality. You got to come on here a little more. I like. Thank you so much for coming in and making me smile, making me laugh. Definitely. Let's get into this Smart Tail, shall we? All right. So, Martell VM, and this is VS. Originally, I had the VSOP, but it's gone. I thought I was going to have it. I had already made slides, but I ended up having to go back out and VSOP. I thought I had VS because the VSOP was gone and I was not correcting the slides. But this is a VS, but it's okay because it's just the aging that's different, but everything else is the same. It's founded in 1715 by John Martell. Not Jean Martell, and it uses grapes in the Bordeaux sub-region. Remember, we talked about the different regions from Cognac, France, and they're known for their Martell Cordon Bleu in 1912 across the world, and it is the company's most famous product. So that Martell Cordon Bleu is something that I want to put on my bar. I just haven't gotten around to purchasing it because it can be a little pricey depending on where you go. So I'm just trying to wait and find where I can get it for the right price. Okay. It's usually over $100. I don't know if I want to pay that for a Martell Cognac when I can pay because the Cordon Bleu is a VSOP. Just so y'all know that it's not an XO, it's not an XXO. If it was an XO, or XXO, then yeah, I can see that because the Henny XO is priced at, it can range anywhere, and I've seen it, big, huge range. It could be anywhere from 120 something dollars to 300 and something dollars. Yes, there are some people who just hike up the MSRP value of the Hennessy XO, but the Martell, is it worth it? Yes. I just don't see, I can get the same flavor without it being that, and I think it's just cost that much just because the fact that it is because it is a just a name that they put out there. It was used in movies. It was featured in movies. A lot of celebrities used to drink it. So I just think it's just a little more hyped up because of, it being famous and all. The second top selling cognac in the world. And logo is a martinet bird that was created from the family's coat of arms in 1948. So 1848, excuse me. So it's actually a little bird up at the top. If you're ever looking at a Martell, it actually is a little bird. I don't know if you can see it there because the light is shining on. I'm gonna tilt it to the side. See that little bird up there? So you primarily see most of its wings, but basically it's made from the family who actually runs the Martell distillery. So let's get into this Martell. All right, I see you, Keisha. Give me 1 second. Let me see here. Tanya Adair Durella is a friend of the beautiful Edna. Oh, okay. From Edna's World. Ooh. Okay, hold up. Do you be running it back too? Because that might be why I like Durella. That personality, that's that give me them shots personality. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome in Durella from Edna's World. And for those of you who once we finish this live, head on over to Edna's World, her Wind Down Wednesday. Let me see. Hey Leo, how you doing? What's up? Welcome in the building. Let me see here. Friend, they treat me bad over there. What you mean they treat you bad over there? They treat you bad. Edna don't treat nobody bad on that live. I look at that live all the time. They don't treat anybody bad over there. Well, maybe I'm on a personal level. I don't know. But as far as what I see, they seem to be cool with everybody. Yes, everything is well. Thank you so much, Leo. Everybody's saying hello to Leo. Do you like Uncle Nero? Oh yeah, I got the whole lineup. I have the lineup that you can get in the actual package stores, and I also have the lineup from their actual distillery. Went to their distillery. I think I got like 2 videos on it because one was about the distillery, which they really didn't show you much, and then the other video was about because they have the longest bar in the world. I think it's a 158-foot continuous bar. That bar and that lounge is everything. It's like a small concert lounge, to be honest with you. Fawn's husband really did a very good job with setting that up. He used to work for Sony. So, he used to be the VP of Sony. So he put a lot of that into, promoting musicians and so forth and using that platform there. But that lounge is awesome. The whiskey is awesome. The story is awesome. Fawn is awesome. They actually are opening up in France a Cognac distillery. They're about to come out with a Cognac. Do you hear me? Cognac. They about to open up their Cognac over there. Fawn done already presented it. She done had a press release and everything. Did you get her book? She got a book out. I got the book. I got to read some of it. I started it, but I've only got maybe just a few pages because I just bought it not too long ago, maybe like a month or so ago. And I've been on vacation since then. So, but yes, I do like Uncle Nearest. Uncle Nearest is very good. Very good. Especially they have quite a few ryes. I think they have like 4 ryes. And then they got the Master Premium Blend. They got the I can't remember the years because they just run together. 18 something, 19 something, 16. I mean, like there's different dates, and I can't remember what the years are. But yeah, I have all 6 of them. Let's see. Yes. Let's see. Good to see you, fam. Good. We're Pretty Timmy. Pretty Timmy is in North Carolina. He was in the chat. Knowing him, he's probably chatting with his folks. He's probably playing me on the TV screen, but they probably yapping too. But he had to go take care of something for the family. So he's in North Carolina right now. And Pretty Timmy does not join me on Spirit Scrutiny because this type of liquor is too strong for him. Remember that. Now, he joins me sometimes if he thinks it's going to taste good. He'll join me sometimes. But yeah, definitely. All right, let's see here. All right, hold on one second. All right, I just want to make sure I don't lose my spot. Now, Martell is a gold amber, just like the Courvoisier. Now, mind you, Courvoisier is a VSOP. This is a VS, but it looks the same. Now let's check the nose. Yes, it's too strong for him. He doesn't drink these strong liquors, Wanston Leo. Y'all should know that. Y'all see him on the lives all the time. Anything strong, he don't like. It gotta be mixed with something. The nose is pretty much the same. You're gonna get your caramels, your brown sugars. You're gonna get your eccentric nuts, is what I call it. The only difference is this one, it opens up your nose some, so you're gonna get it has a lot more heat to the nose, and the actual proof is 80 proof, so it's nothing different. It's 80 proof. This smells good, and I haven't tasted it in a while, so because everybody else been drinking it, my husband been drinking it, and one of my other friends that come over, so I'm gonna taste it. Smooth. This is smooth like the Remy Smooth. See what I tell you about the different brands and the different levels? They all different. You may be able to get a VS with the VS price for Martell, but you may not be able to do that with that Hennessy. See what I mean? So you got to taste your stuff. Sometimes it's beneficial. If you're ever in the liquor store and you want to try, just go buy the little 2-ounce one. Like, try the 2-ounce, try to buy yourself some 2-ounce bottles and get in the habit. If you do like spirits, they don't cost a lot, like $2, $3 for the little 2 ounces or whatever. Try the 2 ounces of stuff that you want to try. Taste it first before you go buy the big bottle and say, I don't like that, or it's too strong, or whatever. Get the little one. Very smooth on the tongue, smooth in my mouth, and going down, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything at all. Martell is the bomb. It is, and VS is enough. You can do VSOP and XO. Yes, it only gets better. That's all I have to say about Martell is it gets better. But on the in terms of the finish, this is a medium finish, because I'm pulling up on now in about 30 seconds or so now. It is a medium finish. There go the eyes. Look, you gonna leave me alone. Yes, there go the eyes. So, and the aftertaste, it leaves all the sweetness on your tongue, is what I like about Martell. It doesn't leave just like a regular aftertaste. It actually delivers flavor, and the flavor that I'm tasting, the caramel I taste the caramel. Like I told you, I taste a little orange. I just keep getting the same palettes. And sometimes you need more time to taste, but we don't have that type of time here. Because I'm actually already over my hour. But the flavor and the taste, most of it's the same, but the more you taste it, the more you will find different palettes when you do taste it. So big up to Martell. Price point is not expensive. This was $26? I think this was 26. No, or was it $36? I think this was $36, if I'm not mistaken. I think this was $36. $36. It's a damn good VS Cognac. Now it's time. I said, buy the nips if you want to find out how something tastes. Exactly. Buy the little one. Like a little, you call them nips? Is it nipples? You need to hug the rebel. All right. Here goes the big boy. Believe it or not. Hennessy is the number one biggest cognac house in the world. Biggest distillery. It produces the most manufacturing, most involvement with celebrities, celebrity promotions, celebrity ambassadors. It even has its own, how can I say, what do you call it? They're like moguls. You know, Hennessy combined itself with luxury companies. Hennessy is known under the as a luxury brand. That is what it's known for, as a luxury brand, Hennessy. And that's why I just drink the Henny XO. I don't recommend anything lower than this unless you're gonna mix it. Anybody drinking regular Henny straight, they're not drinking it for the flavor because it ain't worth a darn. But this Henny XO, as you can see how I like it, and guess what? I've had this bottle for a year. Because guess who's the only person that's drinking it? Me. Everybody else get that regular Henny that they like. They can get that cheap Henny that be okay. I sip on this because I like to drink it straight. So, all right, so we got some more people in the building. Hey, Meet Nine, how you doing? I'm Wara Meet. How's it going? No problem. You never late. You right on time. We still here, so you not late. And thank you so much for the t-shirts. I did an unboxing in the beginning of this live and everything. And look, Timmy talking about, that's my t-shirt. I'm like, look, if it's one t-shirt in there and it's your size, it's yours. I said, but if it's one t-shirt in there and you can't fit it and it fit like a baby tee, then it's mine. Even my daughter tried to claim and talking about, well, if it's too small for you, you can give it to me. But there was 2 t-shirts in there. I thank you so much, me and Anwar. Thank you so much for it. God first. We trying to see if we gonna make it to the family t-shirt, but it's okay. But thank you so much, and I love the color. Oh my gosh, I love the color. Like that champagne beige with the white letters is pop. I like that. I like that. Matter of fact, we go to Disney in the next 3 weeks. We'll be wearing it then. So just so you know. So anyway, can you put in the chat how long it takes for me to order a third one? I want to order one for my baby girl, a small one. She ain't no member, so she don't need to get none. But I'm gonna buy her t-shirt just so I'm trying to just keep us all organized whenever she's gonna be with us. Normally she's not, but she's gonna be with us in Disney. So if we wear it, we want her to wear it too. So just put in the chat how long it takes to get the t-shirt so then I know when to order it. Okay, I just want to make sure it's gonna come in time for Disney. Thank you so much, Nina. All right, let's see. What up? House of X said Henny XO is amazing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And we're about to talk about it. We're about to talk about it. We're about to talk about it. So we had to take care of Timmy. I hear you. Ain't no thing. He was waiting for it too. I said, look, you the one that didn't check the mailbox yesterday. I said, honey, I got a notification that a package delivered. Oh, I already checked the mail. That's when I said, you know what? I don't feel like fighting no battles. I ain't about to argue with him. Okay, you checked the mail. He ain't checked no mail. But he checked it after I said it, though. And then all of a sudden, woo, voila, the package was on top of the island in the kitchen. So just so you know, we just got it today, but I saw the notification. It actually came, it actually came the day before yesterday. It actually was in the mailbox the day before yesterday. So it said, we got you on that the next time you come out. Okay, there you go. Hop on the site. It will go out tomorrow. Okay, good. All right, good. Then that's what I'm going to do. After this live, I'm going to hop on that so I can get baby girl her shirt. We make this from home. It will go out ASAP. Oh, that's right. That's right. I may need your services. Welcome in. Thank you, Leo. We're gonna press like. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Maud. Thank you so much, Leo. Thank you. Now let's get into this Henny XO. All right, so Henny XO. There's a lot of verbiage on this slide, y'all. Okay, a lot of verbiage on this slide. So it was founded, and I'm gonna change the screen for a minute until I get to the bottom. But it was founded in 1765 by an Irish military officer named Richard Hennessy. That was his name, Richard Hennessy. 1813, his son James changed the company name to Jos Hennessy and Company. So if you saw some of the earlier brandings of Hennessy, you will notice that a lot of Hennessy brands, what it looks like changes. The labels change, and they also put out specialty labels on their Hennessy whenever they're changing brands, whenever they're changing whoever the creator is, in addition to when they get with their celebrity ambassadors, their ambassadors create certain type of looks of the actual bottle for you to buy. That's why you may see a limited version of a Hennessy, because it may be covered in, I don't know, birds or something, or you had the glow in the dark bottle at one time, and then you had the gold bottle at one time. All of that is just marketing. It's the same juice on the inside. I just want to let y'all know that you are paying for the marketing associated with the bottle. Their market share is 40%. 40% of the entire cognac global market. That means when you take these top cognac houses we just went through, the last three, Courvoisier, Remy, and Martell, they can't even beat Hennessy. They make them, and everybody else makes up the other 60%. Hennessy got 40% on lock. Just so you know, they got 40% on lock. Then Killian in the early 70s spearheaded the merger with Moet et Chandon, which created Moet Hennessy. So that's why you see Moet Hennessy. They are a conglomerate. They came together. 1987, just so you see, I'm showing y'all what Hennessy has done to get up under the luxury brand. It has created a whole, they're just a mogul. Hennessy is a mogul. 1987, Moet Hennessy merged with Louis Vuitton, creating the world's largest luxury brand conglomerates, also known as LVMH. Just so y'all know. Okay? Let me tell you something. Louis Vuitton owns so many brands, it's ridiculous. And I'm going to show you the slide to just show you how much luxury brands fall up under the Hennessy name. Hennessy's logo is the name itself. Just so y'all know, they don't have no special characters or nothing, but they have many features. So I'm gonna change the screen. So this here, hold on, let me put this up here. God dog it. Hold on. So, just so you know, Hennessy done created and rebranded itself so many times. To the point, let me show y'all this. Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy, because that's what they're named today, owns 75 brands. Just to name a few, because I'm going to show you the slide with all of them, and I'm not about to go through all of them because I don't have that much type of time. Hermes, Paris, Christian Dior, Fendi, Da Vinci, Bulgari, Tagua, Sephora, Tiffany and Company. Just to name a few, because I know all y'all know those names. Just to name a few. But let me show y'all their conglomerate. Look at this. All of this is Hennessy. Owned by Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy. All of it. So when y'all see this bottle, just so you know, from the lowest of Hennessy, starting with white Hennessy, that's just overrated, to the top line of Hennessy, which is the bomb. It's the only Hennessy I drink. If I'm mixing it in like a cocktail, then I'll use the regular Hennessy. But this only one here, that is what Hennessy is. All of that is what it is. All of that is what it is. So that's for next week. So I'm going to take that off the screen. All right. So let me go in the chat here, make sure I don't miss anything. By saying what's up, Leo. I was good, fam. Hope you're having a blessed day. I am Leo, working and watching. Thank you so much, Meet and I, for listening and watching. I know how that is. I do that too when I'm driving or when I'm at work. I just have it playing. Uncle Never just bought a Cognac house. Oh yeah, we were talking about that earlier. They over there in France, honey, Fawn is doing her thing. I bought her book. Did you get her book, Meet? Did you get her book, Meet and Anwar? So they will be in the Cognac business. That percentage may go down. That is true. I'm going to watch. I'm watching them numbers. I'm going to see what's going to happen. Hennessy, I don't know. Because Hennessy is more than this Cognac right now. They done merged with luxury brands. The Cognac distribution may go down, but I don't think their market share is going to change anything. But we'll see. We'll see how Fawn do her thing. I'm watching her, though. She's doing her thing, though. Got that long, you ain't lying, that's that long money. They got that long money. You hear me? Now I know that's right. You stay busy. Okay. Yes, they do. Yes, they do stay busy. Always flexing, whatever you call it flexing. Is that what it is? Flexing? Okay, presentation. This is what I do with my tastings for Spirit Scrutiny. When I'm doing like a start of a segment, I let you know what the actual liquor was. You gonna have to rewind and catch the replay now. You're gonna have to catch what Cognac is, how it made, where it is, where it come from, what the regions are. I'm gonna start off with that. Now the next couple of weeks is just about tasting, because everybody done seen the introduction of everything. But I start my segments with a presentation. I surely do. That's how I do my tastings at the house. Let me see. Nah, I don't, but we want to go to the distillery within the next few weeks and hope to buy that and their new whiskey. Then she got a new single barrel that came out. What? She got a new single barrel that came out? Where y'all going? Can you go after Labor Day weekend? Because we going to be gone Labor Day. Well, y'all going to be gone Labor Day weekend. Y'all going to New York. When y'all going to Tennessee? Because we don't sure take that trip. Meet y'all there, because I want to go to the Humble Baron. I'm gonna let you know now that distillery, and I think y'all been already. They don't really show you much, because they just bottle it up there. They don't produce it there. Their barrels don't live there. Their barrels is somewhere else. So I really didn't care for the distillery tour. I didn't care for it. But that Humble Baron Lounge is everything. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for that and buy whatever that new bottle is. But other than that, I'm going for that Humble Baron, because I told TJ we need to go back out there. But it needs to be like we want to go for like a weekend. We want to drive up there, spend the night, the next day, go out to the Humble Baron, or drive up there, go to the Humble Baron for the whole evening, get drunk, get lit, and fall asleep at the hotel, and then drive back home the next day. That's what we want to do, because I already know how that Humble Baron do, especially when that music is good and that liquor and that food be popping. Okay, so already been there, and we was staying out there. Me and the girls was out there that time. It is off the chain. Yeah, we were going, we come back so we can go together. Let's set it up. Got you? Will do. Yep, that's the controversy. They saying it's white label. Oh, it's white label. They got the white label on that. I got a white label on one of them, but I don't think that's the new one. They might have another white label. Let me see. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me look up on my file. Okay, so the 1884 got a white label, but I know you're not talking about that one because we could get that at the liquor store. This is the white label one I got at the distillery when I went that time. Is that the one you talking about? The Master Blend Edition, is that the one? Because unless they came out with some new one. Oh, it was made by someone. Oh, okay. I'm just seeing your comment. Oh, okay. All right then. Let's do it. Y'all expensive though. What you think? We can't afford the Sheridan. Ain't no Sheridans over there. Let me tell you, ain't nothing in Shelbyville, Tennessee. We couldn't even take our electric car because they ain't had no damn charges. They ain't nothing out there. Ain't nothing out there but the Holiday Inn, or Holiday Inn, or dog it. What's that other one? I don't know if it's the Days Inn or something. No, it wasn't no luxury nothing. I think we stayed at the Holiday Inn when me and the girls went. No white labels, meaning it's made by someone else and they slapping the label on it. Oh, okay. Taste that one then. But see, you got to go through the distillery. No, you don't have to go through the tour to do the taste. You could just go straight into the place where you buy it and they have the tastings over there on the side. So I don't want to do that tour again. I just want to go there, get the liquor, shop, drink, and then go to the Humble Baron right next door and eat because they got this bomb barbecue place next to it. I need that Master Blend. I hear you. Hey, DT Cruiser, how you doing? Thank you for being welcome in. All right, just made it home from work. Look, you're going to have to catch the replay. You missed some good stuff, but that's okay. You can always replay it. Ain't no thing. Can't wait. Let's go. Yeah, no tour. Go to that bar. You ain't lying. I ain't going to that tour no more. I was very highly disappointed. You haven't been to the new bar. Oh, you done missed out. You missed out. You missed out on that. We about to taste this Henny XO before we get up out of here. This is the Henny XO. Now this one is the darker amber color, similar to like what the Remy Martin was. Very dark, and this is an XO. So this lets you know. Now mind you, the Remy was an XO as well. So the XOs are usually darker than the VS, the VSOPs, they're all of that. So I'm gonna ask one more time because I got an item that I can give away. XO. You know what? No, because I asked that earlier. And there's folks in here from earlier that's probably gonna answer the question. How many years is a minimum for XXO? So you got minimum years of aging for VS, minimum years of aging for VSOP, and minimum years aging for XO, and minimum years of aging for XXO. How many minimum years of aging is XXO? First one to put it in the chat will get a free Adventures custom drinkware. And while y'all are putting the answer in the chat, I'm going to take my nose to this Henny XO. I already know it smells good because that's what I do. And me and I, nope, wrong. Ooh, the nose on this is, let me tell you something. Remy got a good nose, Martell got a good nose, but this one right here is a perfect balance where it goes up, it doesn't hit your brain as hard, but it's nice and smooth like the Martell, the nose. 12 years, nope, wrong. It has all the palette as all of the noses that I told you earlier. You got your caramel, you got your brown sugar, you got your eccentric nuts is what I call it. You have your still got that little bit of orange. Actually, I smell a little bit of orange on the nose. Y'all got a chance to answer until I finish tasting them. I love the nose on this. It's consistent. That's one of the things that I do like about it, meaning no matter what bottles I ever bought, no matter what temperature it's in, it still is consistent and it tastes the same. And yes, it's only 80 proof. just like all the other cognac. Smooth to your palate. Medium burn. Medium burn. Medium burn. But it's a smooth burn. Talking about 8 years then. You ain't Google nothing. It ain't tell you no 14 years. Just stop it. Stop it. Me and I, that is not true. 8 years then. No, you guessing. I'm tasting a little more of the orange, and actually on my Hennessy XO, I'm tasting the aftertaste. Now this one has a medium, a little longer than a medium finish. A little longer than a medium finish. I ain't getting no text yet. It gotta be longer than 15. And I'll go back to my slide at the end while y'all sitting in there all figuring this out. I still have the flavor in my mouth. It is a very long finish, and the longer it is, I start to taste more of your caramels, more of your sweets that's in the actual flavor of this. The one thing I can say about all the cognacs that we tasted today, we tasted Courvoisier, we tasted all the 4 top cognac brands, Courvoisier, Remy Martin, Martell, and Hennessy. And I can tell you that they are consistent. The actual notes are consistent across the board, give or take one or few things different that are different. The noses are the same, give or take a little difference in the strength of the nose, as well as maybe something that you may smell. The finishes may be a little different, but it's a little consistent. But what it leaves behind, a lot of that is where some of the differences are. So it's actually very good. So Hennessy XO to me is my favorite cognac outside of Martell. So okay, let's see here. Timmy, your wife treating rummy my says that for a minimum of 40, and XXO cognac means the youngest of the V is arrested in French oak barrels for a minimum of 14 years. No, it's 20 years. So XO is 10, XXO is 20 years. VSOP is 8 years, and VS is 2 years. There is a middle one titled Napoleon, which is like 4 to 6 years, but you're not going to see most of that. So that is incorrect. I don't know what your source is. Remember back in college when they was like, what's your source? Wikipedia? What's this? What's this? Wikipedia? That don't count. Wikipedia don't count. I got this from the site. Hold on a second. Let me go on and put this up here so I can show you the aging slide. Hold on. There we go. What'd that say? And I got that from the official cognac site. Okay? Distillery. And it's consistent. Okay, I should have put, now on my original slides, I got the references at the bottom. You know, you get your little bibliography, little footnotes, so they can validate that this is a credible resource. That's that. Anyway, me and I, look, all my members got something coming in the mail. I will be mailing them out next week. I just got to get the stuff to pack the stuff up, because the stuff just came in. Came in after we got off the boat. All last week they were coming in. Don't worry, you're gonna get some merch. You're gonna get some merch. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But you all have been fun. It has been fun. What's going on? So right now I do know that Edna's Wine Wine Down Wednesday is going on. That is tonight. For the members in the chat, D&D is Saturday. Okay, and that will be that is for all the members now. So I have changed and updated the memberships. I actually upgraded them. For the members in the chat, please make sure you go and look at that live from Monday, from Monday, and it lets you know what upgrades your membership will have and what to be expecting. So hopefully we'll see you at D&D. In the chat, we'll be talking about double standards for men and women. That should be fun. I actually invited a few guests actually on the panel that were not on the panel before. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be on and popping on Saturday. So that's right, member gang, that's right. Say you went by the source. Can't they, man? Look, okay, I gotta go by the source. I can't be sharing stuff on YouTube and somebody get in the chat and correct me. I don't like being wrong now. That's how I be at work. I be like, don't be, I gotta make sure my stuff is right before I stand up. I'm a black woman in the corporate world. I can't afford to be wrong. Okay? Because if they count me out, they count all the black women out. So I see, that's why we can't have them up there. They don't know what they talking about, you know. You ain't gonna say that about me. I'll make sure that source is right. You ain't gonna make talk about me. Hashtag member gang. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I might put that on the bottom of the travel shirts. And that's only for the members, so I can't talk about that here. Members gotta go to the video so they can see the type of travel t-shirts that I'm actually getting made for just the members. So anyway, thank you everybody. Thank you for all the members that's here for your support. Thank you for those who are not members that are showing support. Thank you for coming continuously. We will have the Cognac series for the next 3 weeks, and then the last week of August we will be talking about bottom shelf budget bourbons. So basically, I'm gonna be trying some bottom shelf budget bourbons to see if it's even worth buying. Sometimes you get the bottom shelf stuff and people think, oh, they nasty, they cheap. No, they might taste very well. So we gonna taste them, we gonna try them, and we gonna see if it's worth buying or putting on your bar. I'm gonna be buying some bourbons and stuff that I've never seen before, that I've never tasted before, that just looks strange. It might be in a plastic bottle. Sometimes you find diamonds in the rough, I'm telling y'all. But anyway, let me go ahead, show you all what we got coming up. And then we're gonna exit out of this. So let me show you our video line.
Yeah, okay. What's up? I've been on a paper chase for months. I've been on a marathon for months. All in all, I can't just get enough, I know. What's up? I've been on a paper chase for months. I've been on a marathon for months. All in all, I can't just get enough, I know. Euro step to the money, that's a lay. Take advantage of my time to get a payday. I've been to myself, I've been out the way. If I'm not with the kids, me and Tay-Tay. Spend a bag, get a bag, that's a routine. I go north, cross the border like some poutine. Growing up, I had hoop dreams, still be on the hoop scene. But I turn hoop dreams to booth dreams. And look, we made it. Still do more numbers than the ones who got famous. Hear what I'm saying? I could take a cookie cutter system and go bust it down and bake. Okay. What's up? I've been on a paper chase for months. I've been on a marathon for months. All in all, I can't just get enough.
All right, everybody. Hey, we got somebody came out the bushes. What? You joined as a member? Okay. Famous. Okay, go on, hold up. Let me give you your props. Hold on. Where my members? Here we go.
Come in, keep it in, come in.
All right. Thank you so much, Famous, for being a member, becoming a member. I'm telling you, I just upgraded the membership. You joined at the right time. Okay. Go on over there. Make sure you go into the membership only videos. catch up on some things. Make sure you fill out the new membership form because I need that information because I'm a gift giver and I like to give stuff when I know what someone likes. And if I see something, sometimes I just say, yeah, you know, let me go on and send it to them. So in addition to that, I want to make sure you all get your welcome gifts in. I actually got my membership gifts in the mail yesterday. So I'm looking to make sure that everything is mailed out either this weekend or the beginning of next week. But thank you for becoming a member, Famous. Thank you so much. He was in the boat. He was in the bushes. All right. Let me see. He rooted. Hey, rooted. Oh, you said, hey, rooted. I thought you said he rooted. All right. Everybody's saying, hey, hey. Well, thank y'all so much for joining this evening. And I will see you, the members, I will see y'all Saturday. Everybody else, we will see you on Tuesday Libations next week. What did it say? Hold on. We will like Master Blend and XO whenever you feeling generous. Look, y'all have yet to fill out the membership form. Fill out the membership form and the stuff that's in there. Hey, you might get it at some point. I'm telling you, you need to fill out the membership form. I don't know what you like if you don't put nothing in there. So make sure you fill out that membership form. Let me go ahead and thank my members. And you all have a good evening. If you liked everything that you saw tonight and want to continue, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe if you have not. And you all have a good evening. Cheers.
Let's have a toast to that. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the they done baptized the bad guy. Still don't follow religion. The fabric's not average. The cotton's Egyptian. 500 for the shoes come dirty, but the European. Less is more and less is the bank. Up the score, I pull up and trade. From the tray, I'm ballin' like Trey. Do what I can, I do what you can't. I wrote this 30,000 feet up. 10 toes stay G'd up. I'm tryna get that type of wealth like a house on the hills can't see us. Say the money still me up. Stay humble, stay teed up. I don't tell you how to live, so don't hit me with no weak stuff. And if you know the deal, then you know the deal.